Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to look at Meterpreter API. We talked about this a little bit when I was talking about Railgun, but I wanted to show you a few other things. So first, as usual, we have got a Meterpreter on the Windows XP. Now first look at the code, right? So as we know by now, on Kali's you will find the Ruby code in user share Metasploit framework, librex post Meterpreter. This is the folder where you will see all the code for Meterpreter. Now first we will look at the core API. So if we go to core.rb, which is in command dispatcher, you can see that there are a lot of commands that core supports. Core is basically the core, and it's not any plugins or anything, but the base core of the Meterpreter itself, right? So if we look at the top, from the top, we can start seeing the commands that it supports. Yeah, so these are the commands that it supports background, BG, close, channel, exit, help, IRB, and so on and so forth, right? Now I will show you an example with migrate because that's the most easiest one to show, and others are not so useful as well here. So I will show you with example with migrate. Again, as I said, when you go into IRB in Meterpreter in MSF6, you don't need to say client dot whatever, whereas in MSF 5 and 4, you need to say client dot. So since I am on 6, I will not be using uh, client dot. Before we do that, let's do a PS to check where we are. And we are in 1788 right now because I was trying to check the migrate before I started recording. So let's move into some other process, maybe 1766. So we will say IRB. And then this is a core API, so I can say core.migrate and 1776. We don't have the privileges to do this, but I think ref to self should work. And no, I will exit this and run the exploit this again. That is a better option. Okay, now we are back. If we do a PS, we can see that we have all the processes listed again. Let's say that I want to go into this alg.exe, right? So the process ID is 1788. So I will just go to IRB and then say core.migrate and then the PID. And you can see that now it says true. And if I go back and do a PS again, you will see that I am not able to see the architecture session user or path for any of the other processes. That is because now I am in a NT authority local service account and not the NT authority system account anymore. Anyway, let's exit this again and run my exploit again. Now there are a lot of other things that you can do, and I will probably show you one or two of them to get you an idea. But if I exit this and then go to extensions standard API, this is the standard API which is automatically loaded when Meterpreter is loaded. Now there are a lot of things that you can do here. I can probably show you some examples with FS. Let's go to dir.rb. So again in this you can see the commands that we have, right? So you can see directory.entries, entries with info and so on and so forth, right? So let's try to use entries as we go. We saw just now it needs a current working directory as the first parameter, right? So I can say fs.dir, which is the folder, and then the name of the function that we are running, and then I can give the path for which I want to see all the entries, and I can see all the entries here. Now, as you can see, this is an array. Now you can understand that now if you import all these things into a Ruby script, how easy it becomes to use these functions in your scripts, and then uh, you know use it in your scripts, and create whatever other scripts you might want to. As you can see here, it's not just one folder. There are a lot of things that you can do here. You have some things for mic, net, railgun, test, webcam, and so on and so forth. So you can use any of those APIs as you wish to. Thank you.